Hey there everyone, ODMAA here coming at you with AncientGarurumon deck profile. So I played this deck as well last weekend with a couple friends, and it's super good. AncientGarurumon's actually like a really good deck right now. I actually didn't end up using AncientGarurumon during any of the games I played, strangely enough. I ended up just using Wergarurumon Sagittarius mode and jammed really hard with the promo Wergarurumon underneath and kind of just won like that. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Oh no, there was one time I used the Lobomon promo, but like most of my win con was mostly just that Wergarurumon just Sagittarius mode, just swinging hard to security, no jamming. I mean, it has jamming because of the Wergarurumon promo underneath, and then +1 security just nasty. Because I would always have 8 or more cards in my hand because I play blue, you know. Um, but yeah, I didn't actually end up using AncientGarurumon all that much. It's funny, but yeah. All right, let me get into the deck profile and show you exactly how it works.
Execute! Spirit Evolution! Lobomon!
Switching over to deck profiling mode, so these are my babies right here, just the Pseudomon and the Upamons. Upamon once per turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no sources underneath, draw a card. So that's good. And then the new Pseudomon from BT5. So while this Digimon has Garurumon or Omnimon in the name, gets 1000 power. I think that's decent. I'm thinking about putting back the Bukamon, just because trashing something might seem useful. So I was running it by accident during one of my test games, and it came up. So I don't know. I just rookies. I run 4 of the Gabumon of the draw one. So, you know, that's just pretty standard for blue. Just run that Gabumon. I run the new BT5 Gabumon. So, on play, reveal 3 cards from top of your deck. Add a Digimon card with Garurumon and Omnimon. So, you can add both if you hit both. I did that once during a game. Turn 1, I did this, and I hit AncientGarurumon and Omnimon. Added them to my hand. Didn't even end up using them and won the game. Because I did the Werewolf Sagittarius mode and +1 security right into it. Jamming. Alright, so that's 8 so far. Then I run 4 of the Game 1 Memory Gomamon Inheritable. Just because that combo with AncientGarurumon, if you happen to have one, give your opponent 1 when you do it, and then it goes back to your turn. Well, it doesn't technically leave your turn, it just remains your turn. It just keeps being your turn. So that's just a really nice combo. Then the last rookie is a 3 Stratamon. On play, reveal top 3, add a hybrid and our blue Tamer. So sometimes you add 2 things, sometimes you add nothing. Most of the time I add nothing. But it's still nice because in case you need to fetch the Davis or Lobomon or a hybrid or something. Still a nice card. So those are the rookies. Run 15. I run 4 of the promo Lobomon. When digivolving, you can digivolve it into an AncientGarurumon for a memory cost of 1. Then delete the Digimon in turn. So you have to do it immediately. Basically, if you have Stratamon here, then you digivolve it into Lobomon promo. You have to immediately go into the AncientGarurumon for the effect to go off because it's a 1 digivolving effect. I didn't know that at first. Like when this card came out, I thought it was whenever, but it makes sense. It's just like reading's hard. Then the inheritable is when digivolving into an AncientGarurumon, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. And that's errata, so it has to be this Digimon. It's not when digivolving one of your Digimon, it's digivolving into this one. So that's an errata. Dang you. Of course I run this. 4 of it. 4 of the hybrid Lobomon. We digivolve on top of the Tamer. He's a good sneaky swing for games. I like it a lot. That's why you run it. He can win you games when you do that. Sneak attack. Hopefully Zorties don't kill all your Davises. I ran 3 of the new Garurumon from BT5. So when Digivolving, if it has Gabumon underneath, gain a memory. So you could potentially just Digivolve it for 1, basically. While this Digimon has Garurumon or Omimon's name, it gets 1000 power. So it came up a few times. It was nice. Now this is my favorite card right now. This card is so good. Werewolf. Why do I keep calling him Werewolf? Wergarurumon Sagittarius mode, not Werewolf. Oh my god. While he has a Wergarurumon underneath, he gains jamming. And then he also gives the inheritable of 1000 power to an Omnimon or a Garurumon name. So he can stack on top, you know, like if you do this. So like you can give him like another 1000 and stuff. It's pretty sweet. But putting I run 3 of the Wergarurumon promo, and it's busted. Like if you do this and then this and then this again, like he gets big. I think the most I've done was like this big. Just because it would be like he'd be like 9k, 10k. If you have the Garurumon underneath, he'd be 11k. Just because next turn he'd be hard to get over, because he'd be 11k. So you'd have to like really swing with a like your level 6 to get him off board, really, or an Omnimon. But yeah, I like that because the +1 security is nice, and it's defensive because like he'll be because it's all turns for the plus 1000. So like he'll be at least 11k if you like stack it. Like even if you stack one more time, like I've never done it that big. I think the most I've done is like this big. But yeah, it's really nice. This guy can win you games. It's funny. I love this deck so much. But yeah, let's talk more about the promo here. So the +1 security is really strong. That's why I run it. Like I think it's I see some people run the starter deck one, where if your opponent has a Digimon with no sources, it gets +1 security. I prefer this one, just because you're more likely to have 8 or more cards in your hand. Than I'd rather rely on me than the opponent to have the condition to get the +1 security. That's just a personal preference. And then when attacking, I don't know when you would ever swing with him, but we do run a Garurumon. You know, so like you could technically use the effect to unsuspend, but like I don't think I'll ever use it. There's no reason to swing with this dude. You know, he's here to build you up to get that inheritable. AncientGarurumon. 4 of it, obviously, because that's what the deck's about. 4 AncientGarurumons. So once per turn, you can unsuspend up to 2 of your Digimon with Garurumon in their names or hybrid in their forms, including himself. So that's pretty strong. Then on deletion, you can play a level 4 or lower hybrid from your hand. So he's an incredibly powerful card. I'm thinking about putting back in the Metal Garurumon, who can play a card from underneath the stack that's level 4 or lower. I think that'd be cool. Or even run that unsuspend, like Garurumon. When you play it, you can unsuspend the Digimon. That'd be so nice. Then 2 Omnimon from BT1. I think I like them better than Blitz right now, just because you don't really need Blitz for the win con. I mean, right now I'm just using it because I don't have any more Blitz. They're still coming in the mail. But I don't know if I would switch it out after I get them in the mail. I would have to play more games, but like the games I've played, I didn't even get up to AncientGarurumon all that much. I was really just winning with the Sagittarius mode. I was doing that against Yellow too, was the crazy part. I was playtesting against Lord Nightmon, and I won with just the Werewolf Sagittarius mode because I was swinging so hard into their security with jamming. And they really couldn't get over the Sagittarius. I think I just happened to get lucky. I'm not sure. Because the following game they crushed me. So I don't know. I guess it kind of depends. And then I run 4 Hammer Spark. Hammer Spark's just solid. Gain 1 memory, gain 2 memory, and security check. This card didn't come up yet. but I think it's really good. I have to playtest more with this deck, but I think the potential of this card in this deck is good. Because being able to Digivolve into an Omnimon right after you do the Ancient Garurumon, like change it back up, and then use this to go into the Omnimon, and then just do more swings. That's why I run it. I think that's just a great combo. Like, you could win off that. 3 Davis, you know why. He's good. Memory setter, reveal top 3 on play, grab a blue and green Digimon, add to your hand. Don't run green, but you can add a blue, so, you know. The Nokias. These Nokias are solid. She's so good on play. Play a Agumon or Gabumon from your hand. You have a lot of Gabumons, so you're able to get this off. And then when Digivolving into Greymon, Garurumon, or Omnimon, other than the eroded cards, you can suspend this Tamer to reduce the devolution cost by 1. And they stack, so if you happen to have like 2 or 3 out, all 3 out, or 2 out, it's busted. This card is so good. But yeah, I had a really good time playing with this deck last weekend. I prefer Blue Imperial Dramon overall, but this deck is still a solid, like, this can win you some games, like, competitively. Like, I honestly think this deck can keep up. This deck can keep up in the set 5 meta. I'm pretty confident in it. There's some changes I want to do. Like I just mentioned, I might tech in that set 1 Metal Garurumon at a 1 of. I might try out a couple other stuff too. I don't know exactly. Like, maybe run more Gabumon. Maybe that, like, on-play one. Because if you play the on-play one, the trash one underneath, it's not too bad. Did you play it? Because this is just a 3 cost, so if you play that 4 cost Gabumon with this effect, pretty dang good. Like, I'm thinking about taking out the Stratamon just to add more Gabumon. Just because, like, at least, like, 2 of it. I think that'd be pretty solid, honestly. Because I was messing with the... not the on-play one, but also the starter deck one wouldn't be too bad to get that inheritable. I don't know. There's so much potential in this set. It's like I have to keep test playing, especially since there's a store championship coming out for my locals. So I'm training. I'm in the training arc with my Digibros right now. We're like training. We're deck building. I think we're gonna test play this week sometime, at least by Saturday, because I'm going to locals for like Vanguard, so they'll probably want to test play in between rounds like we did last weekend when we played like White Schwartz. But anyways, yeah, that's the deck profile for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm really appreciative of all of you. This is definitely, I wouldn't say tier 1. It can keep up with tier 1 decks. It's just not tier 1 itself. Maybe 1.5, tier 2, just the same as like Blue Imperial Dramon. I mean, Blue Imperial Dramon, I don't like calling it 1.5. I mean, actually, Blue Imperial Dramon is probably a solid 1.5 right now. Maybe even like tier 1. I don't know, because I was playing Blue Imperial Dramon, that deck is fire. But anyways, Ancient Garurumon. This is a great deck. Play it. It's amazing, especially when set 6 comes around with the Bond of Friendship Gabumon coming. So, if you want to invest in the Bond of Friendship card coming, you should invest in this deck right now. Or even like Frontier, because in January, set 7's coming out. So I would like, if you're a big Frontier fan, or like a Koji fan, like for Lobomon and stuff, I would invest in the Ancient Garurumon deck, just because it's only gonna get better. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about the deck. So, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you all next time.